puffin' and puffin' and pass. Swear you be smoking on trash. I took his hoe and I smashed. I got a O in his bag, dog. Trap on his move in his bag, dog. Get the fuck back, nigga, bag, dog. Or it's my brother, my dad, dog. I got some bags of the gas for the low. If you need grass in my line, let me know. Shit that I'm wearing can't find in the stove. Kicked out of school cause the fuck nigga told. Couple years later, I'm still selling dope. Now I got dough on my clothes like a dope. Shit, I'm like, fuck it, I name myself dope. Ran out of woods, gotta run to the stove. Cause I'm off in these grams and I'm putting in work. That much they dancing, they putting in work. Customize hoodie and
You. Back for episode 10.
You feel me? I'm saying we back, man. I'm just saying, bro.
I'm Earl.
It's stuff, man.
And we right back at it. We got a couple things to talk about with the NFL. We know it's not really that time of the year no more, but it kind of is still because it's free agency. And we wanted to keep it relevant. But the big news is the Steelers aren't going to use that franchise tag on Le'Veon.
Yeah, when I saw that,
Thank goodness.
But what I was kind of expecting that though, bro. Like that wasn't really like to me. That wasn't really big news. Like,
yeah, I was expecting it too, but like, at the same time, they could have did it, and you never know sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but he got a lot of teams that's going to try to pick him up. There's a lot of good fits for him out there too. Yeah,
I keep saying on ESPN and all that, they keep talking about they think he'll fit with the Jets, and I don't like the Jets, man. Like I feel like, bro, like he trying to like win a Super Bowl. Like he trying, like he in his prime. Like that was the whole point of this. Like that's what
exactly.
I feel like. So,
yeah,
like,
he trying to go somewhere where he could be an instant contender.
Yeah, like why would he go to the Jets? That's my thing. Everybody keeps saying the Jets. Like nah, I don't think that's no. I think he.
It's a couple good teams though. He can go to the Jets.
The Eagles,
he go to the Eagles.
Bro, like come on, bro.
It's a couple teams.
I'm not even saying that because I'm an Eagles fan. Like that would be a great fit for him.
He can go to the Ravens.
Who?
But he want to compete for a championship probably. But if they cut him a check, the Ravens.
I like what the Ravens got going on with their little.
I do too, but
running back committee.
Le'Veon tough.
He is.
Put him out there. He gonna make you better on any team that gets him.
At the same time, they already got what they got going on out there. I feel like they got Lamar. He gonna take from Le'Veon a little bit. Not to say
a little bit, but they run the ball heavy.
Huh?
They're a heavy running team.
True. I mean, he will only make them better. I'm not saying it'll be a bad thing or something like that. Any team he go to, he's going to be a plus. But
for sure.
At the same time, like, I feel like it's better fits for him. Like, I was watching somebody talk on ESPN and they was talking about Houston. Because I was never thinking about Houston. Houston do need a running back because Lamar Miller, no, he's not.
Le'Veon would be a great fit in Houston. They might end up winning a chip if they could all stay healthy.
Alfred Blue, he's
Fuller,
not
Le'Veon, Hopkins, and Deshaun, they can win a chip. Bro, they gonna have to show up their defense a little bit, but they could definitely win a chip.
That's a nice triple threat, bro.
They could definitely win a chip.
So
that's a nice little.
I was liking that. I was like, oh, okay. And of course, which everybody been saying, which Aaron Rodgers need a running back. Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers need a running back.
You feel me?
So do Derek Carr. Maybe he want to go to Oakland.
Oh no, bro. He go to Oakland. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Career over.
It's a wrap. It's not career over. I'm just saying it's a wrap. He not winning no Super Bowls. Like,
what if he just go somewhere and say, I need this check real quick?
Huh?
What if he just go somewhere and say, I need this check real quick? Whoever give him the most money. He just going to go out there and hoop for whoever that is.
I don't know. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if he do that. I don't think he gonna do that. I thought it was the whole point. I don't know.
I think so too, but you never know because the Steelers is a contending team with him and Antonio and Ben all on the field.
He had too much going on.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, outside of that, that's a contending team if everybody gets what they want, essentially.
Yeah.
That's a contending team.
I don't know though, so. I don't know though. Like I said, like I think it was just something deeper. Like you feel me? Like I don't know,
for sure.
So that's
I mean, and they looking to trade AB too.
He would have stayed with them if everything was cool.
Right.
Like I'm not. So I feel like he do want to play for a contender. He couldn't play for the Steelers no more. It just wasn't going to happen. So
right.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they still gonna have a nice little squad, and AB and Le'Veon gonna get to go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy though. They about to lose two of the best players in the NFL. Though.
And they might have two more of the best players in the NFL coming right up behind them.
Yeah, because you got James Conner.
And you got Juju.
You got James Conner and you got Juju, so you good. Like,
you need a quarterback.
I mean, they're going to keep Ben around, though. They probably going to re-sign
you got to start grooming somebody, though, behind Ben.
They going to draft somebody. I don't know. I haven't really been looking into the quarterbacks like that in college, but, like, They definitely gonna have to.
They might be able to get rid of
Somebody.
AB for a nice little draft pick, like a top
Most definitely, bro.
15
Oh yeah,
Jones, somewhere around there, top 10 maybe.
they
Draft
definitely
pick.
gonna get it. They can get a top 10 pick.
Yeah, for sure.
That top 10.
Somebody that think they can win right now.
Yeah,
I'm giving you a first for AB. He got,
I give bro.
I think he
that's what I'm
got at
saying.
least 4 or 5, maybe 6 more years.
I get it if I'm the Eagles. See, but the thing with that is, I don't know. I like our wide receivers.
I do too, but
I feel like we
AB
need
can
to
help
just draft
anybody
a wide
out.
receiver. We need
But
to
y'all
go
really
get
need a running back.
DK Metcalf, or one of them, or AJ Brown, one of them dudes from Ole Miss. We need to draft
Yeah,
somebody.
y'all really just need Le'Veon for right now.
Yeah,
y'all
we
can get a
draft
receiver
Le'Veon,
in the
we'll be
draft.
good.
If y'all
And
can get
AB would be good
Le'Veon,
on a
that's gonna
couple
be
spots
crazy.
too, though.
Yeah. I like him on San Francisco, but I also like the young receivers. But I feel like AB will open the field up more for the young receivers, and they'll probably snap over there,
You
all
gotta
three
see.
of them.
You gotta see what Jimmy G gonna come back looking like. That's the thing.
Yeah, but you might just have to draft another quarterback this year.
But then
trade
there's
for
more
one.
time you gotta wait. So how would you know if him going there would be a good choice?
I don't know. Sign Cat back.
That would be good, but we know that's not happening.
Didn't they get Harbaugh out of there? Maybe they end up signing him back. Give Cap a deal. I don't know.
That would be a good. That would be a good move to me. But you know,
Somebody
I don't
gonna
think
give
it's
Cap a deal.
huh?
Somebody gonna give Cap a deal. Hopefully. If they don't, I mean, then they don't. At
I
least he
don't
came
know.
to a
You
settlement.
never know. He
but
might have settled for
somebody to be able to pick
quiet
him
him up. You know, be quiet. Who knows though? I hope that's not
maybe.
what happened, but you know that might be what that was. That
Maybe,
made him to shut
hopefully
up.
not. But I mean, either way, if he gets signed, he do. If he don't, he don't. I mean,
Yeah.
at this point, like you got a settlement. If you don't get signed, I mean, it's nothing really you can do about it at this point.
Right.
You settled in court.
Yeah.
And if your settlement was for you to shut up, then hey,
Yeah. I mean, you just gotta take that on the chin.
yeah, for sure.
But I don't know. Somebody maybe sign him, and I think he deserved to get signed. Like at the end of the day. So.
Yeah, Cap a good player, man.
Yeah, he definitely is. Come on, dog. If Case Keenum can start, like, come on. You can't tell me Colin Kaepernick can't start. Like, stop it.
Yeah, for sure. And Case Keenum probably shouldn't even really been starting. At least not with that team. He should have been starting with the Vikings still. They could have used that money somewhere else that they gave Kirk. They could have signed him for way less.
He definitely could have.
They coulda-
They messed that bag up, but it's cool though.
No, it's
They're
not.
gonna have to deal with it. They're gonna have to do it. No, it is good because I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of scared of the Vikings this year. If I thought, but I wasn't scared of Kirk Cousins, but I was just scared of the Vikings. Like
As a
because
team.
I'm like, as a team, they got everything.
Yeah.
They got everything you need. They got 2 wide receivers. They got a running back. They got 2 running backs actually. You feel me? Like, and I'm like, okay, they're getting a quarterback together, and they got one of the top defenses. So Kirk Cousins, trash.
Yeah.
Poopy.
Kirk Cousins, I thought he was going to be a lot better than what he was just because of the money they signed him to. But I never really liked him. But I was hoping they seen something I didn't.
He was never.
I don't
he would
know if
never
they
close,
seen something
like,
that I
and in
didn't.
the big games in Washington, he would never.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What was for?
I don't know if I seen anything that showed me he was worth that beforehand.
Yeah.
He made a couple playoffs, but in the playoffs he never won. And that's the same reason why, like I was telling you off camera, I kind of wouldn't be upset if we didn't pay Dak after this next year, if we could draft another quarterback. Because we got people to pay this year.
I mean,
and
I
we
don't
still
feel
got
like you
Zeke
have
and
to
Amari.
pay- How much you think you're gonna have to pay him, bro?
You're going to have to pay him something. It's quarterback position, bro.
I mean, I know that, but I'm just saying.
You're going to have to
Dak-
pay him something.
It's not like Dak putting up crazy
I agree,
stats.
but you're going to have to give him something.
Well, yeah, he's not really putting up crazy stats, so it's like he can't really expect that much. I'm pretty sure, he gonna expect a certain amount of his little bread or whatever. But like, come on, bro. I don't think he gonna get ridiculous. Him and his agent really can't get ridiculous. Like, come on, bro.
They could get
What
something.
has he done?
I agree.
Since his rookie season.
But what I'm saying is, it's the quarterback position. He gonna want some type of chicken. He not gonna take like no corny deal.
Yeah.
He's not Case Keenum, but he's not nowhere near Aaron Rodgers or nobody like that. So, I mean, we'll see. But I wouldn't be mad if we shored up our defensive players, shore up that running back, that wide receiver, and get rid of Dak. I wouldn't really be upset. I like Dak, but I wouldn't be upset if it was a business move that we had to get rid of him.
But my thing is, you saying, all right, you saying don't pay Dak and draft the quarterback, but Like what's quarterback out there that's so great that you know about that you want to go just give up on Dak for?
I don't know, but I'm sure it's quarterback somewhere in the draft. Maybe we get one this year. Maybe one to slip.
Even if it is, bro, they gonna put y'all in the Super Bowl? No.
You never know with this league.
That could get you there before they will. Stop it.
Will he?
Come on, no rookie coming and getting you to the Super Bowl. What you think this is, man?
You said Dak will get you to the Super Bowl before any rookie that come in the league?
Yeah. How can you say that's not true?
That's crazy. I think there's a couple quarterbacks in here that might get a Super Bowl before Dak. Unless Dak get a lot better.
That's just because he's on Dallas.
Nah, he
Y'all
has to
just
get a
never
lot
gonna
better,
win
bro.
it. Like, y'all just trash. Y'all not winning anymore.
You just
Ooh,
talking
yeah.
trash.
I'm not talking trash. I'm talking facts. Y'all just never gonna
Nah, I
win.
hear you. That's cool.
It's chalk.
But that's cool.
Y'all had y'all time. It's chalk now. Y'all never gonna win it again.
I hear
Excuse
you.
me. Let me change my.
You said never
Let
again?
me change it. Y'all never again, because
Oh,
obviously
man.
y'all won it before. But I'm saying y'all.
This
it's
nigga trip.
over for
Never
you.
again?
No.
You're crazy.
In our lifetime.
I think we get one before.
Nah.
You
I think
tripping.
the Redskins and the Giants gonna get another one before y'all get one. So y'all get your first one.
The Giants about to trade Odell. They got Saquon though, but
they not about to trade.
you don't think so? I think they
I don't think
might as
that's
well get him out of there and get something
think that's
crazy for him.
Why? Why would you get rid of your best player? That makes absolutely no sense.
Why not? If I don't know, like they just be. It always seemed like they beefing every season.
Well, of course, because he's a passionate player or whatever that means.
Right.
Which is crazy because they say he's a passionate player. He snapped and he yelling on the sideline. Tom Brady do it and they praise him. Phillip Rivers do it
agree,
and they
yeah.
praise him. I don't understand. But what's the difference? What's the difference? We all know what the difference is. What? Come on, like,
I agree.
come on, like, cut it out, man.
I
That dude
definitely
just
agree
want
with
to win.
that.
Like, what's wrong with wanting to win? It's
Ain't
nothing
nothing wrong
wrong.
with
There's
wanting to
nothing
win.
wrong
Nah,
with that,
it
bro.
ain't.
Like, he's just passionate about winning. Yeah, sometimes he go overboard. We all go overboard with stuff that we love, for the people we love, with the thing that we love. So yeah, he gonna go overboard and do some stupid stuff. You feel me? Hey, he loves the
I
game.
feel you. Yeah. You gotta be a passionate player, and you gotta always think you're the best.
I wouldn't play like that on my team any day, man.
I agree.
Then a player just sitting on the sideline, cool, like, oh, all right, well, I'm cool.
Oh my,
He should have been in the dunk contest.
he should have been. But yeah, I feel you on that, bro. I feel you on that for real.
Yeah, so I ain't trying to hear all that. They trying to get rid of Odell because of his attitude and all this crazy stuff. Like, I mean, cut it out.
It's always with receivers though.
Yeah. John
Always.
McClain
I don't
and
know
all.
what it
Because
is.
it's like, I mean, y'all make them into the John McClains and then
Yeah, and then
y'all
get
make them
mad.
into that and then
Yeah.
expect it to be different. Ew, you're wrong.
Oh my, come here,
Yeah.
come
Watching
here.
this OKC and Utah game.
Word, and that's kind of the perfect segue, cause how you was talking about passionate players with Odell. Russ is another one of them passionate players.
Yeah.
And the Thunder is one of them passionate teams. And I think with this upcoming schedule, I think we could get into a nice place in the playoffs, maybe third, fourth, somewhere around there.
Y'all
Get a
third
home
right
series,
now.
yeah.
Y'all definitely.
Well, we
third
gotta
right
hold
now.
on to that,
I
or
think y'all will.
or go up to 2.
I
But
think y'all will.
I think
y'all
so
will.
too.
I think y'all be alright. I think the Nuggets might drop down, cause I don't know, cause I know I think they're 2 games ahead of y'all. I think they only got 18 losses.
Right.
39 and 18, I think. But yeah, I think they'll drop down. Y'all might get that second spot, but bro, like, I think y'all the sleeper of the playoffs. Like,
I
y'all
think
the
so, too.
scary team, bro. In
I
the
think
playoffs,
so, too.
y'all long, y'all defensive team, y'all like. Then you got Paul George playing like your MVP. They just showed he averaging 36.
Where the
Like
playoffs
8
gonna
and
be.
6.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord, he acting crazy. Donovan Mitchell acting crazy.
Donovan Mitchell is.
But yeah, Paul
acting
George
the
playing like he
fuck
playing
up.
and all that, like, and Russ doing what he do. Russ being Russ, getting the triple doubles every night.
Right.
Like,
He just
bro,
gotta
like,
make
y'all
sure he
can-
actually hoop.
And y'all always play the Warriors good, so bro, I think y'all got what y'all need, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Russ
seriously.
gotta be Russ and PG gotta be PG.
Yeah, y'all be good, man.
If
Y'all
you
get
gonna miss a
Andre
lot of
Roberson
shots,
back.
Russ, we need a lot of something else. You gotta get us this W if you want to be taking all them shots. If not, pass the ball to PG from the rip.
Seriously.
For real.
Seriously.
Like, just give him the ball, play
think-
off ball
I think he will
more
though.
often.
I
And when
think-
PG tired, now it's your time to get a bucket.
I think in the playoffs, like, I think Russ knows his role now.
Yeah.
Because he was young. He was young when him and KD, you know, like, even though that just happened a couple years
I
ago.
mean,
it's
yeah,
still,
but
like,
he was a way younger player. He's a
yeah,
whole different
he was
player.
different. Yeah,
He
you
was
feel
the
me?
most explosive guard in the league back then. He
Yeah.
probably still is, but
He's
he's not by that far anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
people starting to catch up.
yeah.
You feel me? He
The
was
window
like
is closing
the
pretty
most
much.
athletic point guard in
Yeah.
the league by far.
The
like,
window
yeah.
is closing.
Yeah, so
Because that young boy De'Aaron's pretty athletic. Dennis Smith is pretty athletic. Donovan Mitchell is pretty athletic, too.
he not a point, but I mean
He not, but he got bounce.
But yeah, he definitely got bounced. But like I was saying, like I think y'all will give Golden State some hope. I think Houston going forward. Like I don't know though, but if Houston,
So you think Houston going to fold?
I think they might. If Houston just stay healthy and Chris Paul stays healthy, I think they got the chance to beat anybody because
I do
we
too.
already know how James Harden playing.
Exactly.
So I feel like they could beat anybody.
Houston get busy.
Yeah, like
Houston
I don't know,
definitely
I feel like
get
they can
busy.
beat anybody. It's just the fact of staying healthy. Like, can they stay healthy? Can Chris Paul stay healthy? Like, forget the whole team. Just Chris Paul. Like, is he the key to it all? To me,
You tell me if he can stay healthy, because
yeah.
it don't seem like it every time in the playoffs recently. I mean, that's the only thing he got to do. I think we was talking about that earlier too. Like, the Rockets was up 2 games on the Warriors when Chris Paul got hurt.
Well,
Well, they was up 1
up
game,
one.
but it was 2 remaining, and they had the first game at home.
Yeah, they were supposed to close that. That was supposed to be over.
The first game at home.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. Like my man got hurt. You know it happened. Okay.
There go Keith. All right, Keith.
Keith.
Let's get it. Get a
My
bucket.
man Keith on OKC, man. See, y'all got him. He'll win you a playoff game. Y'all
That's a fact.
Bro, y'all gonna be alright.
And he gonna be hooping next to Adams too, bro.
Yeah. We about to see how he about to play right now. First,
Word.
you know what I mean? First
It's
hand.
gonna be a lot of good teams in the playoffs though. You got the Kings in the playoffs. You got a lot of good teams out there on the West for sure, and you got quite a bit of
Cause you still
quite a
got
bit of
Portland
good
out
teams
there.
on the East too. For
You
real,
still
for
got
real.
Portland,
It's a lot of good teams. You got Portland, you got Utah, you got Houston, the Clippers. Is that the
I don't think
Clippers
the
that's still in the
gonna stay in there,
playoffs?
though, bro.
Yeah,
But
they
I
not
think-
gonna
I
stay
think-
in there though.
I think they
but
gonna get out of there. And
Yeah.
Of course, the Lakers gonna take that spot. Cause you know everybody keep talking
the
about
Lakers
this
or the
crazy-
Kings, it's gonna be one of the two. They both good
Well,
teams.
who would be the 8?
Solid
what's
teams.
What's the 8?
What's the 8 right
I know
now?
It's 1, 2 is go Warriors. They go Nuggets.
Warriors, Nuggets, Thunder, Blazers, Rockets, Jazz, Spurs, Clippers. Then you got the Kings
Oh,
at
so the
9th.
Spurs are in the playoffs. That's
Yeah.
trash. I don't want to see them in the playoffs.
I don't either, but they still got DeRozan and LaMarcus.
Yeah, so they gonna get in there just off the strength of having Pop.
Yeah, they got some good pieces.
Yeah.
Then you got the Kings at 9th, the Lakers 10th, and I ain't really talking about nobody after that because I don't think nobody could go on a win streak like that.
Nah.
And I don't even really think the
definitely
Mavs
Lakers
want
gonna
to.
get in there.
It's going to be the Lakers or the Kings. I wouldn't be surprised if the Kings make it, bro. They're a good team.
They are. They're young though.
Yeah, they are young, but
Could
got
have
a
won
nice
that
little
game
squad.
against the Warriors the other night. Buddy would have took that hit, that 3 last night. He took
that's a good
long
game
3.
against a good team. Great
man.
team.
But on the East though.
Hmm?
On the East though.
On
we
the
gonna
East.
Have like
The East going to be crazy, too. Bucks,
'cause I just
Raptors.
want to see how everything.
I think the Pacers
standings
gonna
play
drop.
out.
The
Yeah.
Pacers probably going to drop. Sixers, Celtics move up.
I see how the standings going forward. Cause like
There's
I
a
don't
lot that
think
can
Miami
happen.
in it no more. Miami not in the playoff hunt no more. Like,
They
like
ninth. Ninth. Yeah, they ninth. Yeah.
We got
Pistons
Charlotte in
8th,
there.
Charlotte 7th, Brooklyn 6th. And then you got the top 5.
Yeah. So the
Which is
playoffs
probably going to be the
I don't
only
know,
part
like
that
it's
shift
I want
around.
to see how all this gonna shake out. You know, we still got a couple more weeks, like you said.
Yeah, it's going to be, I
It's
don't
gonna
know.
be interesting.
I'm going to be happy to see it, but I'm going to be happy to see it for sure. I'm ready for the championship, though. I'm ready for whoever going to play in the championship already. But
You
I
said I'm
also,
already ready for the championship.
but it's going to be a lot, I hope it's going to be a lot of, like, early round games and stuff like that.
yeah.
At least in the West. In the East, it might not be. It might be because there's a couple shaky teams that's at the top right now. I mean, the Pacers are shaky. No Oladipo. The Celtics aren't shaky, but they aren't playing together.
Yo, bro, I think it's cause I think Kyrie, bro. I don't think he like. I
Yeah.
don't think he.
I don't think he
He's
fit
good
in
for
with
that
that
team,
group,
bro.
but I think he gonna go somewhere else and fry. Bad.
Oh, definitely. Kyrie could fry anywhere. It's Kyrie we talking about, but
He might go somewhere else and get another star with him.
I just think the Celtics like he's an ISO player. And the
He
Celtics,
is.
the way the Celtics need to play, like he's not good for
They
that.
need all Well, they don't need all passers, but they need willing passers.
Yeah, and dudes that's going
Get a bucket when their name is called, but we don't
Yeah.
always need that bucket. Sometimes we need that bucket in the flow of the offense. We don't need you to ISO every time.
like the other
Pretty
night,
much.
he puts up 26 shots and only scored 22 points. Like
That's
like,
not a great game at all.
You feel me? Like, and I'm not saying like you do that all the time.
He
but
don't,
It's still like the
but
fact that like, bro,
he be
y'all only
fried.
lost by 1 point. Or you feel me? Like you lost by 1 point. You put up 26 shots. You only scored 22. Like, bro, if you pass the ball a couple of them times, bro, like you get a couple more.
Those
assists,
the
you might win
games.
the game. Like,
Those the games where people be hating on Harden, but those the games where he make like players like him and Embiid make the most impact. Cause they can have a bad game and still give you more points than shots they attempt most nights,
Exactly.
even if they're having a bad game.
getting them points at the foul line.
They could go 10 for 24, 10 for 25, but still have 28, 29 points. Still give you some rebounds.
But I mean, my thing is, if you ain't winning, then
No, that's a fact.
shit
That's a
don't
fact.
matter, like,
That's a
and
fact.
It's like if you could just pass the ball a couple more times.
But
bro.
the Sixers is winning, and so is the Rockets, and that's why they got to win. Cause like
They different though.
They are different.
Is different. I feel like Boston, bro. Like their whole thing is their ball.
they got to
movement,
be able to
everybody
win.
was
Kyrie just gonna
speeding.
go somewhere else and win. It's a win-win for both teams. For real, Boston should have traded him, but they didn't. So
I don't think they should have, because they gonna need him.
what if he don't resign?
He's not gonna resign. But
Exactly,
They
so
gonna
what
need
do
him
you-
in this playoff run this year, bro? They not beating. I mean, they might. Like I just said, like.
I would have
They're
took that one
better
on the
without
chin.
him, but they
I might have
need
took that
him
one on the
right
chin
now
and
because
traded
he
him,
need
bro.
to learn. He need to teach Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown and all them young boys.
Right.
They need to be in a situation. Like, you feel me? Like, they need to be there. Like, so I feel like that's what they need Kyrie for.
Well,
right
hopefully he just get locked and loaded in the playoffs, because that's when they really gonna need him to play within the offense, but still get his buckets. But you gotta make plays for somebody else too in the playoffs, bro. We got a whole squad over here. We really kind of stacked.
now.
If you look at the Celtics, kind of stacked. Only thing else you could use is
I'm saying we like that shit's squad.
nah. I'm saying like, as far as if you was Kyrie, you gotta look at your squad and say we're actually kind of stacked. Like for real.
Yo, to be honest though, bro, they not really stacked, bro.
But they
I was
are.
looking at their roster the
Only
other day,
thing
bro. They
they
really don't
need-
have a bench no more, bro. Like, they bench
Yeah.
kind of trash, bro. Like, all right, they got Terry coming off the bench, and who else they got coming off the bench?
They got Terry. They got the center that be balling off the bench. I forget his name. But you're probably right.
Ooh,
I mean,
Dice.
Who?
Dice, whatever his
yeah.
name is. Come on, bro. He
He
not
be
even
hooping.
hooping no more, bro.
He be hooping sometimes.
Aaron Baines. Like, come on, bro. Bro, who come off their bench, bro? That's good, though, bro. Like, seriously, besides Terry Rozier, because I think, what's the name start?
Terry Nicey come off the bench. I don't know. I don't even know.
Marcus Smart be starting. I don't even know who be starting for them. I
Either
feel like
Marcus
every
Smart
other
or
game,
Jalen Brown. One of them come off the bench with him. I don't know
Gordon
who.
Hayward start too. Like
Gordon
bro,
Hayward
I'm not
start.
scared of Gordon Hayward. I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of
Tatum,
nobody.
dude. I don't know, bro. I don't be watching the Celtics like
They
that.
not that deep.
But
This is what I'm saying to you, bro. Everybody
they got
be
a
like,
nice
they the deepest
squad,
team. No,
bro.
they're not.
they got a nice squad, bro.
Sixers got a nice squad.
Sixers do got a nice squad, and the Sixers are kind of deep. And I need Ennis to get me a bucket.
He need to give me a bucket bad. He be.
I just need a
killing me.
bucket.
He
Like,
play
just get
defense,
hot.
though. That's why
No,
I
he do.
like
He
him.
do. He strap up. But so do Simmons, and Simmons will give you a bucket.
Yeah, he definitely.
I need a bucket.
he
give
be
me a
wide
bucket.
open. I be like, come
That's
on,
my
bro.
man's. I like James Ennis, but he gotta give me a bucket. That's all I'm saying.
He'll
He
get
was,
it together though.
yeah. Wasn't he on the Rockets at one point? He was alright on the Rockets.
You on the Rockets?
He was alright.
That's what we traded for. That's
Yeah.
where we got him from.
It's a nice little pickup. You gotta get him out of there. You're not about to start. You're not about to get that many minutes. We got this young boy out here snapping at the 2 guard for no reason, taking flight. Yeah.
My fault. I was trying to hear what they were saying.
You got real quiet, bro. I'm like, what the tripping.
I was trying to figure out what they was talking about. I think they trying to get Russell flagrant for that foul or whatever.
Oh man, they wildin'. But I don't know. It's the playoffs definitely gonna be interesting, and there's a lot of awards coming up too.
What you mean?
Like MVP, what's that usually given out after the first or second round of the playoffs? They give it out after the first round, something like that.
I'm not even sure, but I know.
Or they give it out before.
I don't know who I want to take as my MVP though, bro. Like seriously, I was just the other day. I'm looking up the stats and all that stuff with PG, Harden, and
Giannis.
I'm sitting there like, yo, I don't know. But it's like at the end of the day, like I kinda gotta give it to Giannis because it's like the whole thing about the MVP award is like, yo,
You
like,
gotta have
it's
wins.
the most valuable player. You have to be winning. That means like your win share has to change, and you feel me? It has to be a difference. Like y'all
Your
gotta
win share and your PER and stuff like that gotta be serious.
The Bucks 3 years ago, like nobody were talking about these dudes. They were going up against the Chicago Bulls in the first round, getting knocked out, getting swept, or winning one game. You feel me? Like back, like that was a couple years, 4 or 5 years ago. Like, you feel me? And now Giannis is the man,
Right.
and they the best team in the NBA. Got the best record in the NBA. I ain't gonna say the best team, but they got the best record in the NBA. So shit, they the best team in the NBA.
Yeah.
I think that qualified Giannis for MVP.
They probably do.
I what Paul George doing. I think he should be an MVP candidate too because like
Paul George tough.
OKC wouldn't be what they is without him. But
exactly,
at the same time,
and at the same time, all
Russ,
of them is winning.
Russ was still in the playoffs without him, so it's like you not much that much of an MVP.
I mean, that ain't.
You not that much of an MVP. They was in fifth. They got in fifth without anybody but Russ.
But we in third right now. If we get the second or
was
first,
in fifth though, bro, with nobody, bro.
Yeah, I feel you. But the West just got a little bit stronger too, though.
True, the West got a lot stronger. And why?
Like it's a couple. It's kind of weird because it's a couple juggernauts, and it's like the alright teams in both conferences, they still be like losing to some of the bum teams sometimes in the conferences and stuff like that. So the records is still kind of weird, but it's a lot more talent in the West. There's a lot more talent in the East too. That All-Star game was ridiculous, and J. Cole halftime show was lit.
Yeah, and real rap.
And Meek opening performance was lit. So
yeah, that
joint was lit.
I like the All-Star.
I like the All-Star game. That joint was popping, bro. You called it too. Team LeBron definitely took that joint.
Yeah, I think
They had too much. They had too much firepower.
We weren't talking about that.
We was. They had too much firepower. I took Giannis, and then they started doubling Steph.
Yeah, bro.
Steph was out there bricking.
We used to talk about that. I knew I told you.
Yeah.
Talking about like crazy stuff. I knew my man Bron team was gonna come through. They was too stacked, bro. It was way too stacked.
Yeah. I mean, Bron team was out of pocket, but
speaking of Bron,
you
know I want to talk about my man. Talking about last night.
Oh yeah, he had a great game.
Come on, man.
What, he had triple dub, something like that. Ingram had a double.
27, 13.
Yeah, close to it.
Like
yeah.
that. No triple double.
Brown
He did what he
Brown
had to
a
do.
great
That playoff
game.
intensity is up, man. Stop playing with him, man.
He was deferring a little bit more too. He was telling Ingram to go get a bucket.
Yeah, B.I. go get that bucket, man. Coos, go get that bucket, man. That's what we need y'all to do. Get these buckets.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, man.
Go get a bucket real quick, young
man.
fella.
Talk about he ain't making the playoffs. Stop it. Cut it out.
Wouldn't you think they gonna get in 8th, 7th?
They gonna get in that 7th spot. Mark my words.
Get in front of San Antonio.
Get in that 7th spot. They gonna get in the 8th spot and they gonna beat the Warriors.
And they gonna beat the Warriors?
Yeah, and
That's a bold prediction.
And I'm taking bets.
You taking bets? I might have to take that bet, even though I got them beating the Warriors too. But I'd take that bet. That's a smart bet.
Yeah, it's a smart bet.
Yeah.
Smart bet.
I'm betting on KD, Clay, and Steph against LeBron and
I don't know, man.
Kuz and B.I.
I'm BSing though. I didn't think you was gonna jump on that joint like that.
Nah, I'm not saying we got to bet on it, but if it get there
bro,
and you still feeling like that, we could bet on it.
I think they could beat them, bro. Like all jokes aside, though,
I think they can too. But it's a smart bet.
The first round would be the best time to get them. Knock them out
sure.
quick. fast. We
You
ain't
gotta
expect
surprise
it.
them.
Oh,
They
snap.
not even on their toes. Get knocked
Exactly.
right
I
out,
feel like that's the only way you gonna beat the Warriors, bro.
and you take advantage that way.
Only way you beating them, bro. There's no way you beating them unless you like to surprise them. You come out of nowhere, punch him in the mouth.
Yeah,
Punch him in the mouth. Be out there, be aggressive.
that's
with
what
them,
Russ and them going to
grabbing
do.
jerseys, all that crazy. Like they need first round though. Like yeah, I
Mhm.
think somebody can knock them out of there. They soft to me. They sweet, bro. To me, Boogie the only dude
They
that I thought
sweet.
was hard, but he's sweet now because he want to go out there with the cupcakes. So Steph not a cupcake. The Steph and Clay, I keep them out of it though. Like I don't put them in it.
Yeah, I like all.
I even like,
all of
Draymond
them.
though. I even like Draymond. I ain't
Yeah.
never gonna lie. I like them. It's just
I like all of them. I just hate KD for
KD,
going
he
there for the
ruined
most
it.
part.
Like, he ruined it.
Yeah,
He ruined the whole thing.
I'm gonna be honest. Like up until really this year, like last year and the year before, only games I really used to watch was whenever a Sixers game came on and I could catch it, or a TNT, whatever was on TNT, maybe that night if it was like the Thunder,
You said
the Lakers, like teams like that, like before this year for real, like as far as this basketball season, like start. I kind of like stopped watching it as much because it was kind of boring, you know.
it really is.
We be
though.
gaming sometimes, so you get into that 2K, you be like,
Yeah.
I might have to play this instead of watching y'all play because I'm having more fun this way, for real.
Nah, in the regular season they get like
Need
that though.
some
I feel like
tank.
it just get like you know what's going on.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know what's going to happen in the playoffs. If you know who get into the playoffs, I think that's really what it be. Like, you know, that's why some teams be beating the Warriors because it's like they
But
take
once you get
nights
to the
off.
playoffs,
like,
they gonna
tonight
turn
I'll-
it up. You know
I ain't gonna
that.
play that hard tonight. We got a back to back. We play tomorrow.
You know they gonna turn
that's
it up
chill.
once it's the 7-game series.
Yeah. So,
You know
you know, I feel like the playoff teams and the contenders, they really be chilling and they kind of like make, like, it, not the NBA bad, but it's like it kind of makes the NBA a little boring. But, like, no, it doesn't, though, to me.
It don't because they
it's
still
like,
be
if
getting
that's your
beat some
favorite
days.
team,
Right.
then you're going to watch it. But I feel like what you saying is, like, if it's not your favorite team, then I'm
Right.
really not going to watch it, which is kind of true.
Right.
I don't really watch the whole games of like other teams because of course they not my squad. I don't like them. Like of course I got to do my homework on them, but
Yeah,
I'm
it's not
really
like
trying to
that.
watch the whole game. I'm trying to watch the end of the game, like for the second half for the most part. Like so, like I don't know. Like, I definitely
Sometimes they be kind of hard to watch because some of the games be blowouts. But once the playoffs start, it's gonna be a whole different scenario.
yeah. I
And
just
it's
like
about the time in the season where everybody start playing for real.
Yeah, the intensity.
It's
it
time to
spikes.
really get in basketball shape.
Yeah,
Now
it
dudes
spikes.
about to be taking flight. Everybody getting their legs under them for real now. You get that little halfway point break.
Real rap. Yo, you know I'm surprised Melo still ain't get signed. I thought the Lakers was gonna sign him, yo.
They probably ain't want to sign him unless they got AD because they was going to put Melo at the 4 starting.
Probably.
They definitely was going to throw Melo right at the 4, put
They
AD
was
at
just
the
trying to
5.
grab Melo to plug a hole, like you
Mhm.
feel me? Because they was gonna lose their whole damn squad.
Right. But then who running the 1? LeBron? Or
I don't
you
know.
trading all your point guards with the last deal they offered? They offered B.I., they offered Lonzo, they offered Rondo.
Yeah, they out for everybody.
They lost
So
him-
I guess
they
Brian,
offered
I
Hart.
guess Brian. I guess
Yeah,
they
but it
gonna
had
have
to be.
Brian out there at the 1. I mean, he could do it. He could play.
Yeah, he could
all
definitely
5
do it.
positions, so-
That would have been crazy.
Put Brian at the 1
Hey, yo.
all game.
You gotta be kidding me. They'd have been running up and down the floor.
Easy peasy, pop.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Kind of bittersweet about that, John. I wish the owner would have traded him, but at the same time, I understand why he didn't. I feel like they
I
was going.
don't.
I feel like they was gonna fire him either way, bro. For
But if
real,
they was
for
gonna
real.
find you either way, why not trade him and get all these players before you did?
For
Well,
what?
yeah. Why I'm gonna help you out?
For what?
But you
He
never
put-
know. That might have helped him stay though, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
You think it would have?
Yeah,
I don't think it would
I
have.
think it would have.
I don't.
What
I think
you
it was
mean?
gonna get
rid of
fired either
AD
way.
Fast. Get all them players, and you getting all them picks.
Maybe it was the second offer, because that second offer was out of pocket. The first offer, they probably was
First
like,
offer
all right.
wasn't all that, but the
No,
second
it was
offer-
still crazy. But
it
the
was
second
still crazy.
offer, you put Josh Hart in there. You put another pick in there.
Bro, they put everybody in.
You
there.
giving me Lance too and Rondo now? Huh? I might have to take that.
Oh, I would have took that. They tripping.
But they probably just would have had too many players. The Lakers probably didn't even want that many players in return. They probably just wanted AD and Solomon Hill. we just gonna go get anybody else.
Yeah,
Go
grab
get
Melo.
Melo. Solomon Hill,
Go
Melo.
grab some people.
You got Brian at the
somewhere.
1. Reggie Bullock at the 2.
They
Solomon
they
Hill
would
at
have
the
found
3.
people though. They'd have found somebody.
Yeah, they'd have found somebody.
They
They'd have found some
they
shooters.
traded the boy McCulloch, whatever his name is.
I'm mad they traded Svi.
Savi McCulloch,
Yeah.
whatever his name is.
He
They
be
traded, I
hooping.
was surprised by that. And then they traded Zubac. I
Yep.
didn't think they was gonna trade Zubac. I'm like, yo, what's
But the young boy Mo Wagner tough.
He is, but they don't really give him no tick like
But
that.
they
though.
need
That's
to.
the thing. But they got JaVale and Tyson, so it's like it's hard for him to get tick.
One of them
They
got
also
it.
got the boy Jonathan Williams. I like him, bro.
They do.
I'm telling you, I think he's from Gonzaga. If
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I like his game, bro. He just got he got to polish it up a little bit, but I like
They
it.
need
I
to get
definitely
more
like his
tick to
game.
polish that up too. We gotta speed up the acceleration process. Whoever need tick, cause.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, you ain't trade nobody, so you gotta give the normal guys tick. That probably sucks that they didn't make that trade for the Lakers. They probably have been a whole different team, but they still gonna have a good season.
Right.
But I definitely wanted to talk about the Fultz. Pretty much like he in Orlando now, and
I don't really got nothing to say about Bull.
I know you don't really got nothing to say,
I don't
but
like that he did that at the I don't know how he was saying it, but I don't like
yeah, but we off of Fultz for real.
that. Yeah,
Cause you ain't had no rap for Fultz. We ain't even
I
gonna
did,
talk
but I
about
don't.
it. Nah, like not no more. It's a rap for boy. All right. I mean, I feel you. I just hope he don't have a horrible career. I ain't really going. You
I
mean?
don't care.
But I feel you.
EAD.
This nigga starts
Just gonna leave
snapping.
that to those who know what it mean. Then y'all know what it mean. If you don't, you don't. EAD, Markel, folks.
Word. But yeah, man. At least we got rid of him, and we got a couple pieces in return, and it's looking like it's gonna pan out good.
I like that. I like that, Jonathan Simmons.
I like it. We just need. I just need Jimmy to be Jimmy in the playoffs, and them dudes off the bench got to make sure they come off the bench, and
Yeah, we just
do what
lost
they gotta do.
Korkmaz, man.
that's fine.
He tore his meniscus, I think, or something like that.
Damn, I didn't want him to get injured though.
Yeah, he's injured.
But
and we didn't pick up his
I know
option.
he a free
He's
agent.
a free agent now.
That's why I said fine. Like I thought that
Smart
was what you was
move, I
talking about.
guess.
I mean, you got a lot of players coming up.
Zaire, Shake, and all of that.
Zaire, Shake, Patton,
Yeah,
probably
so
somebody else.
We gotta make a run. Cause I know
Yeah.
we probably about to get rid
And we
of
got some
Amir
picks.
Johnson.
We got some picks too.
Yeah, we got a couple picks, so we probably about to get rid of Amir Johnson. Probably, I don't know.
I think we got a bunch of second rounders this year.
Yeah, I think we got two.
No reason.
We might have four. We might
For no
have
reason,
four
bro.
picks at
Because I
second
think we got another
So I
one
think-
from
I think-
Orlando.
I think when the draft come around, we might try to make some moves with those second round picks and give the teams or whatever, swap players just like we did this year.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully our scouting and our player personnel team is good because they did good with Landry Shamet. I like that boy, man, and I like Zaire and I like Shake, man. Y'all gonna see what these young boys about, man.
Yeah, we coming. I'm just mad that they signed Shake to the Blue Coats assigned him and then took him off. I don't know what happened. Hopefully he ain't get re-injured or nothing. If
I
they,
think he might be injured right now, bro. Like if I'm not mistaken, bro, he's injured.
well,
I think
Damn.
he is, bro. I think he injured his hand or something like that. He injured. I think it was either his hand, his wrist, something
I
like
need
that.
dudes to get back into I need dudes to get into the lineup because he still got to develop in game. Like I understand you can do all that practicing and whatnot, but you still got to develop in game. Them high pressure
He was giving him
situations,
tick.
them
Brown
high
was
pressure
giving him tick,
moments.
bro. He just, I don't know.
Yeah, we gonna see.
Maybe he thought he wasn't ready or something. I don't know. And then maybe he just got injured, so that
Yeah,
really
we
messed
gonna
him
see.
up, but
We definitely gonna see. It's gonna be interesting, man. I can't wait. It's like what 20 games left.
we got
20-something games
26,
left.
27.
Yeah, 20-something games left.
Around there, right?
The East gonna shake out crazy. It could be a lot of different matchups. We got Brooklyn at 6.
I
So
don't
that
know.
could be anybody playing against Brooklyn. That could be the Sixers. That could be the Celtics. It probably won't be the Pacers. The Pacers not staying third. It could be the
They
Sixers
won
or the
tonight. They
Celtics.
won tonight. They keep winning. Every time you
Right.
think the Pacers about to fall down, they keep winning, bro.
They
good
are
team.
nice, but I don't think they're gonna sustain that without Oladipo. Like
I think they can sustain.
maybe
it in
they
the regular
can
season.
because they
I
got the
just think-
chemistry.
I think in the playoffs they not gonna sustain it. Like,
and
in
they
the
do
playoffs,
have
they
the
gonna get
chemistry.
spanked.
Yeah. They might get spanked. Yeah, they probably get spanked in the 7-game series, but they do have the chemistry to play like without their star.
But I think they'll
One of
win a
them type
game. They'll beat
teams.
against any team in the East. They'll win one game.
Yeah.
Definitely, they gonna still win in their crib.
Yeah,
Or
for
not
sure.
even still win. They'll probably fry you in their crib.
Yeah, but once they go back on the road, it's a wrap.
That's all they giving you. That's all I got from them. Without Oladipo, that's all they. I mean,
It's a lot of scary matchups, man. That could be the
all I care about is
that could be the Sixers or the Celtics playing the Pacers, and it could be the Sixers or the Celtics playing
I need
Brooklyn too, or we could get up to that second seed, which is what we really need.
Embiid to come back from this injury,
We need that second seed.
and I need us to hoop. I don't care what seed we get.
We need that
I don't
second
care
seed.
where we at. I don't care who we play. I just need us to be healthy, and I need us to hoop. And
You
play
just
like
need a
we
W.
play.
Nah, that's a
all
fact.
we gotta do, bro. We can play like we play, pass the ball, get 30 assists a game. We're gonna win.
Score 30 points in the first quarter.
Nobody could beat us if we
That's a fact.
play like that. Nobody could beat us. Besides,
We just
the
gotta
Warriors.
keep
The
our
Warriors
same
is the
energy all
only
game.
team that could beat us.
Right. We just gotta keep the same energy all game though. Cause sometimes we come out well. We have spurts where we don't score nothing for a minute sometimes, but that's also the effect of B being hurt. I'm probably a little bit of a prisoner of moment from that game. Cause without B, some possessions look weak. It looked like we could have scored 130 on the Heat for real last night.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
we could have scored 130 with Bede out there in the lineup, bro. That's a fact. Bede the best big man in the game. I don't know what y'all talking about.
He slowed the game down on the offensive end, and then on the defensive end, he helped create fast breaks and stuff like that. So he kind of
Bede the perfect player for the playoffs,
at
bro.
the same time, like it's kind of crazy. Like he help you get those fast breaks because he gonna get a block. He gonna play good defense,
and he gonna throw that jump
down for the break. You feel me? Like, and it's like then on offense, he can go in the post, slow it down, give you work. Or he can hit the three, or he can. I mean, like I don't know.
He make everybody else's job easier, bro. Yeah, he make everybody else's job easier.
Like a point guard, like a scoring point guard.
Right. But he make everybody's job easier, bro. And Embiid make everybody's job easier. Ben make everybody's job easier, sorta. But Embiid is a different animal.
He really make everybody's job easier because at the end of the day,
they gotta pay attention to him.
All you gotta do, and on the defensive end, all you gotta do is push him into Embiid, send him to Embiid.
That's a
to
fact.
The big man, and I know we good. You feel me? Like, so that's like Embiid, like he's one of them type players, and there's not a lot of players, like especially big men in the league that you can depend on like that. So like on the both ends of the floor, like you feel me? That's why I like Paul George so much because you could depend on him on both ends of the floor. Like, and it's not a lot of players that can do it. I mean, because it's like you guys exert a lot of energy, man. For him to be doing that 7'2", 260, 270, whatever he is, like.
Nah, Paul George is a crazy player.
Yeah, Paul George,
and
my
be
man.
crazy
like,
player.
You feel me? Like just two-way players like that he can affect the floor like that,
right.
man. I respect them so much more. Like.
You think Zaire gonna be like them dudes?
Yeah.
He gonna be one of them two-way players that's.
He gonna be Kawhi like.
I hope so, bro.
I think he
need one of them. Definitely need a Kawhi.
Though. I think he's gonna be a better shooter.
Who'd have thought we'd be saying you need a Kawhi on your team 10 years ago?
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
Russ hitting the three though.
Kawhi be getting buckets.
Russ, y'all gonna OKC gonna be out of line.
Yeah, that's all Russ got to do is shoot a good percentage. If Russ shoot a good percentage.
Yeah, they said that boy shooting like 25% from the three.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's bad.
That thing broke.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my guy though. That's Brody though. I ain't trying to talk crazy, but he be drawn.
Nah, that joint is broke, but sometimes I don't know. It's weird. Like sometimes the basketball players just don't be having confidence in certain aspects of their game, dog. Like.
I don't understand. You getting paid millions to do this.
Exactly.
Confidence in something that you get paid to do. Nigga, do it.
Exactly.
I'm shooting. I'm in the gym every day. That's all I got to do. I know y'all got y'all endorsements and all that stuff, and y'all got your families, but all you got to do is play ball.
Right.
I hate getting up in the morning going to my job.
All you gotta do is hoop.
All you gotta do is go and play ball.
Yep.
I would love that.
All you gotta do is hoop.
Give me some breakfast, babe. Maybe some breakfast, and let me go. Me and somebody go to the court. We probably got a court in their crib. They in the gym by themselves. They ain't gotta share the court with all these niggas.
They could just put up shots. They probably got some of them probably got the ball machine that pass on the ball right
Ain't
back.
gotta wait. And
You
yo,
just
I got
knocking it
next. They
down.
gotta do all that extra. Can't get a ball. Don't got a ball or something like that.
Real
Can't
rap.
hoop that day.
You could take a shot whenever you want to, and you not, man. Some of these dudes is crazy, bro. They could, some of these dudes could be a lot better than what they is, and I think that's random, but I think that's one of the topics that a lot of people had about the Warriors before they like got KD. People was like, people saying it's a cheating team, but if you practice and stuff, you can be just as good as they are.
Yeah.
As, if you
work
want it
in.
as much as they do,
Putting that work
simple as that. If
It's
some of
easy
these players,
it's really easy peasy.
I mean, it's not easy peasy. You
If you
gotta
put
have
the
the
work in,
talent, but
Bob.
you gotta have the work too. You gotta have the work.
I mean, but you put the
You gotta have a work ethic too.
I know,
That's a fact.
I know.
That's a fact.
I
That's
know
a
you
fact.
gotta have the talent, bro. This shit.
You gotta have both. You gotta have both. It's a we
you
gonna
working.
see.
And sometimes you ain't even gotta have the talent. All jokes aside, bro. Sometimes you don't even gotta have the talent, bro. Like you
Some
could
people
just
do just
literally
work
just be a
hard, yeah.
hard worker, bro. Like as long as you a hard worker, bro, you could make that shit. bro.
Literally,
You
them
could do
3 and D dudes is just hard workers.
it. Right, bro.
They play defense.
Chris Middleton, he was
and
like that. Like 3 and D
they
dudes
shoot.
that come. He came from the G League. Like you feel me? But
Yeah.
like
First All-Star ever from the
hard
G League too.
worker. Like I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work. I'm in the gym. Giannis,
Real rap.
MVP. I'm gonna work. Like
Chris Middleton tough too.
yeah, he is tough.
Giannis, like
Rel-
I feel like
hey,
if
my
they
man Rel know about him. Shout out my
Middleton?
man Rel,
Yeah.
man. Rel know about him. I used to fry Rel on 2K with Chris Middleton and Giannis. Oh my God, this was back before they was even, you know what I mean, anything. He know all about them. But that man Paul George, man.
I feel like Paul George, like I want either Paul George or Bede to win MVP, of course.
Embiid not winning it.
I
last
know,
year. I thought it was going
but-
this year at the beginning of the year.
Where I know he not winning it, but that's who I want to win it. But Rush just swatted that. But I don't know if you can, like, you cannot give it to Giannis, but you really can't. At the same time, like they got the best record too, and he's doing what he's doing. That's what makes it so crazy.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like,
Yeah, I agree with you. I just thought about it again. The only way that I could see
we was talking about that, bro. All he needs
What,
is that
Grant?
3.
who's that, Russ?
That was Grant.
Oh, that was Grant. Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off. Go
That's
ahead.
all. That's definitely all he need, bro. That catch and shoot. I forgot what I was talking about now, bro. But it is what it is. that's the ups and downs of watching the game while you doing this, Joe. But we gonna watch it though. We definitely gonna watch it.
Yeah, where we're at.
But I mean, all in all, man, it's a lot I'm looking forward to. I know a lot of people be saying that NFL season and the end of it gets kind of trampled by the NBA season and what be
I don't
going
think
on.
so.
But
'Cause,
I don't
like,
think
now
so.
I feel like
I don't
people
think
pay
so
more
either.
attention because it's like it's so much stuff going on. People pay
Exactly.
attention to the draft more and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Like
And it's
I
like
feel
you
like
get
we
that
should do a
right
joint
then.
Like that, bro. We should
What?
do like like a separate segment, like or something like not. I'm just saying, bro. The podcast, like just do like
Like
remember
a
we
separate
talking
little
about
joint.
fantasy and
Yeah.
all. Like, what we think a mock draft and all that. I think we should do that, bro.
We can. I'm with it.
I think we should do that.
What you trying to do? Like the top 10, 15 players at each position, right? Yeah, we could do
Yeah,
something like that. We
top
could do a
20,
fantasy mock
top
draft,
20.
top 20 at each position. We could do sleepers, stuff like that for sure.
I want us to, yeah, I definitely want us to do that.
We definitely got to
Like
do
even
that.
if it's not, I don't want us to be a part of this though. Like we could just do that. Like
We gonna see where we gotta do a mock
Yeah.
draft. I gotta watch some highlights though for college football especially. I know a couple players that's coming out, but I don't know a lot of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean I know.
I gotta
players,
look at
but
some.
I don't know
Yeah.
I don't know the sleepers and all that.
Yeah, but it's gonna be crazy. You never know what could happen, man. It's gonna be crazy, and we definitely we could definitely do some separate segments. But I feel like a lot of people be saying they be getting caught in the middle of the basketball season, but I don't feel like it because it's like Super Bowl, trade deadline right after, All-Star game right after, free agency start. While the rest of these 20 games is going on,
Yeah, 'cause free
it's
agency
still
starts
free
in
agency for the
March.
NFL.
And then you got college basketball. College basketball.
And then you still
get
got
in there.
college basketball,
So I don't feel
especially
like
with somebody like Zion if he ends up still playing.
I think he gonna still play.
I think he is too. But if he don't, I won't be mad
If
at
that
him.
was my son,
I'm not playing.
I tell my son, Chucky,
Word.
you not
That
playing.
dead.
You're not playing.
No, that
I
dead.
don't care how mad you get.
That
No.
did. You
No.
still the first pick, bro. You
You
don't.
the number one pick, bro.
Well,
You costing yourself
nah.
probably hundreds of millions.
Exactly.
You costing yourself hundreds. No. Nope. Sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry.
You gotta preserve
Sorry.
yourself.
You just burst out your sneaker and almost tore your knee out. No. We got lucky. God blessed us. That was a sign. That was a sign. It's enough of this. Duke had enough. We didn't help Duke enough. They helped Duke enough. It's a wrap.
For sure.
That's my
But Duke
sign,
want
man.
that chip.
Yeah, and everybody else, like, I hear
But
other
Duke,
people saying, like, oh, no, he need to play. He said he wanted to play, and man, y'all shut up. If y'all had the chance to, y'all was going to miss out on 92 million, 100 million, y'all stop playing too.
Oh, for sure. I'm
Like,
sitting up.
Anybody in the world, stop it.
I'm
Come
sitting.
on now.
I'm probably sitting out just for the simple
His
fact
insurance
that,
policy, if he hurt himself, is $8 million.
bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably sitting out for the simple fact that I'm still going first regardless. Like, it's that simple. If y'all want me to stay, y'all need to start. If y'all want people like me to stay, y'all need to start paying college athletes. It's that simple.
That's what put the pressure.
It's that simple.
Put the pressure on the NCAA. Players like him start. No, I'm not.
And it don't even have
Why
to
would I
be
play
no.
for y'all?
It don't even have to be no crazy salary though. Like,
My
it got to
man,
be
give
something.
'em some
Cause
chicken,
you make
man.
some chicken, but you don't have to give them no crazy, super crazy
They should
chicken.
definitely be getting it.
They should be getting as much as the G League or more.
Yeah, I think so. They can give them 500K, 600K. They can give them. You know, they don't gotta be making no millions.
They can make about as much as the G League or
Yeah,
something
I
like that.
I don't think
Like,
y'all should let them get up to $1 million, but I think
yeah.
for the best players, yeah, give them 400,000, 500,000.
Right.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they about to be in the NBA next year anyway.
They only gonna be here for 1 year.
15, 16 million. That's gonna be that 500,000 ain't gonna be nothing to them. Like, so if you want them to come to your university, yeah, pay that little bit of money. Let them rock out like that, like, or else, like, because you know, college basketball, I don't really want to watch college basketball anyway until the March Madness, to be completely honest. And I feel like it's like that for the most part with most people.
No, that's a fact.
Like,
And then
we
you
really don't
start
wanna
making
watch
random
college
predictions,
basketball until the end, like to the tournament.
or then you start making random predictions on your bracket.
Hey,
Teams you ain't watch all year.
you feel me?
You
But I
gotta
feel
pick
like
between two of
I feel
them.
like it would change the aspect of college basketball if they start paying players and all that, because it would be different. Like, it would
Yeah, I think
definitely
it
be
would
different,
too,
'cause
bro.
Players wouldn't be taking nights off. Yo, Jeremy Grant is snapping. Players wouldn't be. He is snapping.
Yeah, he a hooper. He a hooper, bro. That's for sure.
Players wouldn't be taking nights off. Everybody gonna be hooping. The tournament will be 10 times better if they getting chicken to play. Come on, bro. These college dudes be out there hooping their life away. Like, they be going crazy out there for nothing.
Right.
Imagine what they'd do if they had money. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, man, if they had money, they'd stay more, and that's plain and simple. And I don't think Zion should finish the season, point blank, period, because he's about to be the number one pick. I understand everybody that's saying he should play because he has an obligation, but no, he doesn't.
They just want to see him play.
No. Simple as that. You think he has an obligation? He doesn't. He has an obligation to himself.
He don't owe y'all shit.
Exactly. He has an obligation to himself, and it should be made on if he really wants to play or if he really say, nah, I'm going to just go get my chicken. It should really come down to him.
And it's not about the chicken, but it's about the chicken. I mean, if you want
It's
to be
about-
honest.
yeah,
like, it's not about the chicken, but it is.
It's not about it,
Come on,
but
let's
you
be
don't
real.
want to.
Let's be real.
Yeah, you. It's no way you giving up your career before you get in the NBA. It's no way.
What you gonna choose? 100 million, 8 million. What? Come on, what the smart person gonna choose?
Oh, that's an easy
Play,
one, bro.
play, and get 8 million. Don't play, get 100 million
Right.
from the rip.
Bro, if I was 6'8", 285, and I just burst out my shoe,
I'm chilling, bro.
I'm cool.
You just burst out your shoe, bro. You
Word.
already a fucking specimen. Like,
I'm
you're not even
cool.
supposed to be that big, fast, and strong. You not supposed to be. You busting out sneakers, nigga. Excuse my language. You busting out sneakers. Come on, bro.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I started snapping, but you busting out
That's real, though.
sneakers,
Bro,
bro.
he bust out the kicks.
I'm chilling, bro.
He bust out the
Some
kicks.
Nikes, though, bro. What? Like, it was some
It was some Paul Georges, too.
Nikes. And Paul George Jones, all right.
Not for him.
Not for that.
I don't know why he
that,
would.
I don't need to have Bron
Yo.
Jones on big.
Word.
Shaq,
He needs
see
some
that?
Charles Barkley's.
He need to go get some Shaq. Take it back. Go get some Shaq and
They gonna make him some Zion posits.
Yeah,
He
bro.
needs some Husky Jones.
He's talking about some Zion. Posits.
That's a fact,
The
though.
Armor Jones. Like,
Yeah,
come
because he
on,
tripping.
dog.
He bust out the shoe on
6'7",
some incredible hawk.
285. I've
He gotta
never
relax.
Seen
Bro, he gotta relax.
that.
He
Big
might have to
fella.
take it easy.
Big
He
fella,
might have to
take
put
it
on some
easy.
I don't know. He needs some Reeboks or something.
I don't know
Something,
what
something
that
classic.
mean, man.
He needs something classic. He needs some.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know.
Though, but yeah. If he play, man, he's like.
I ain't never seen nothing like that,
he a
bro.
bold fella.
He better get some bold, better sneakers.
Yeah, he definitely bad. In late, that ain't about lacing them up. He bad.
Lacing them up.
You need to put 2 pairs of sneakers on. Bro, you gotta put 2 pairs of sneakers on, bro. Bro, that's the only way, bro.
Hey,
Yo, come on, bro.
He got a pair of kicks and a pair of boots on. Hey, yo. What is... Yo, we tripping. We about to get out of here, yo.
Bro, we is bugging right now.
Yeah, we going crazy. But for sure, Zion wildin', but we gonna get back to y'all on that on the next
man.
episode.